Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS22 Let's Map video. I'll keep on working on my upcoming American map Marigold Farm. And today I thought I'll work a little bit on the dealership, to make it a little nicer. But before I start with this, I wanted to show you something and ask for your opinion. So I was working on these farmlands. So not the fields, but the lots that you can buy. So there are fields included and also areas with forest and such. And yeah, we had this done in a previous episode. And as we already have, I guess, 41 fields that needed a farmland, I thought, oh, that is not enough left over to make the farms with different farmlands. So I decided give all the farms the place for the farm itself and a small field that is close by in the same farmland. And here with the main farm it's a little bit bigger, so all this area in this red color, like so, with a little forest also. I thought it's nice to have a tiny little forest when you start. And here is the field that belongs to this area. And then going here and there, and then a little meadow, because I thought, it wouldn't be a good idea to put this meadow, make a separate farmland, because we have only 62 farmlands that can be bought, and therefore I have to make them rather big, not huge but rather big, so no or not so many very tiny lots. So this belongs to the first farm, and this cow barn area as well, and up to here where is the end of the map. This is the biggest farm lot combination. And here I have the same. This is a smaller farm, a secondary farm. So here we have the small field that belongs to this lot, and the farm area and a little bit of space around. And I chose to make the space around because even this area, to which farmland should it belong if not to the farm itself, I thought. And so those small fields will become a little bit more expensive than if it would be only fields, but then you have the farmland included, and I will check that it doesn't become too expensive, everything. So this is about the farms and the lots. Here we have this field together with this farm lot together with this field, and here this together with this field, and here we have this belongs to this field. So I always chose a field that is close by and rather small. And for here I decided not to make another farm, because I thought we need more place for productions and selling stations. And especially in this area we have the animal dealer and the barn where to sell all your silage and such. but we don't have a lot of productions, none at all up to now. And therefore I thought, okay, here we could make a production building and maybe even an additional selling point, and then a place where you can turn around with your tractor and your truck and so. And up there I want to make the sawmill, but this is not yet done. So I'm not yet finished, as you can see. There's still a lot in this green. And then I was thinking about whether to make this communal areas, the town and the dealership and the hotel and so, as sellable farmlands or not. Very often they are, you can't buy them, and this is, yeah, somehow is understandable, useful, because you can't sell the buildings on them. You can't do a lot on this kind of lots. But then I thought, but maybe if you want to have a certain decoration or a signpost or something in between the village, and you want to change a little bit and give it some personal flair, add some trees or so, then it would be nice if you would own this and if you could buy this. And so I thought, okay, I paint all those usual sellable farmlands. Like here with the forest, I have 4 different areas, and this will be the next area that I paint. And when I'm done, I choose the last farmland number that I have and make all those the village and the hotel and here the animal dealer and such in the same farmland, and you can buy them all together. It will be affordable because you don't have much use for this somehow, only if you want to decorate it for your own stuff. But you couldn't sell the animal dealer also, so the buildings will stay there. Yeah, that is my thought about it, to make this areas buyable, but not for complete rebuilding, reshaping, but for adding some small stuff. And now I'd like to know from you whether you like this idea. So the one with the farms to get bundled with one small field, and the other to make the town buyable. Is this a real word? Sorry if I butcher your language. I will try to learn to get more fluent in English and to reduce my accent a little bit. I'm rather sure in the end I will still have an accent, a German accent, because for me it's really hard to learn to make foreign sounds somehow. Just even to hear it and then to reproduce it with my mouth. It's not easy for me, and therefore I think I will keep an accent, but maybe a little bit less. But this will take years. But I'm already trying. And so now to the dealership. Maybe you see it changed the color. I already told you I want to change the color, and so I removed the orange from here and make made it like this, and I like this better. And here I have this typical red, and to have the contrast I made this dark borders in white, and it still doesn't look like a typical American barn, but I think maybe it looks a little bit more friendly, and that's what I wanted to accomplish. And now we have the inside. Now we dive into the room. Ooh, come on. Yeah, and I like it, but it's a little bit, yeah, it could be nicer, I think. So it will stay for only peeking inside, and not for going inside. Yeah, but it still could be nicer a little bit. So therefore I think here is the door, and then maybe I put another chair here in this area, and then I will have a look at the other store, the other dealership from Elm Creek, whether we find even more interesting stuff. So here somebody can sit who is really thirsty, and we could need this little table and put it there. We have to wait for the copying. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Like so. And then you can, oh, and this is floating. Oh, wow, magic happens. They're all floating. Yeah, we have a lot of magic in FS22, and somehow I like it. So I'm not against magic. Come on. Yes. And this. Maybe they wanted it to look bigger. And this is flying too. And here. So, and those also. So everything is flying. So, okay. Now I have a look whether we have some interesting stuff down there in our Elm Creek. Yeah. Somehow it's really closed up on everything. Maybe I could remove the blinds. Let's see. This is the interior. Interior. Illum, decals, floor, curtains. Maybe this is curtains. Yes. I could just make it invisible. Yeah, I think when everything is nicer, we don't need the blinds anymore. And here we will make a workshop. Okay, so first I save, and then let's dive into our Elm Creek and look whether we find other nice stuff. If not, maybe I'm searching for a nice poster there with a tractor. Maybe something like John Deere or a Case tractor. What do you prefer? Tell me, are you more into John Deere or more into Case? Maybe I could make one here and a bigger one there. So, but now we dive down. Somehow I like it to dive down into our Elm Creek and go for treasure hunt. Object treasure hunt. So, where are we again? Maybe we are too far away to see everything. This will be the animal dealer. Yeah, okay, so... And in the end we will remove everything that is left from the old Elm Creek. So it won't stay like this. Oh, yes, and then a BGA. Oh my God. Yeah, are you interested in having a BGA at all? Maybe being content to have a small BGA, or maybe being content to not having a BGA at all. I was thinking about if you find a BGA important. Oh, yeah, this sign. This is good. We need this, definitely. I think a lot of players need a BGA on a map, and if it doesn't have a BGA, then they are disappointed. So I'm ready to... So first up with this, and then ready to build BGA on the map. But I have to look for a place where a little bit further away, maybe there where I don't make this farmland. And then maybe I would prefer to make a small one, so not such a huge one, but maybe using the smaller BGA domes from Elmgrad. They are quite nice and small. So that is again something I would love to know from you. Oh, and here we have nice flower pots. Yes, I want them. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah, into marigold and then up with it. And here we see, oh, this is much bigger. But that is one reason because why I didn't want it, because this is so big. Okay, they have a real table, but I think this is too big for our small office, the table. And other than that, they have the same objects, those chairs, those armchairs, those cabinets, and nothing special. Okay. And maybe here. Oops. Oh, there is pure nothingness. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. So here is our main farm, so I have to search where we are. Okay, okay, okay. Soon. Very good. So then I will search for images that I can use for posters there. Then this looks more like advertising for buy and sell. But we have those flowers, and we have those flowers here, and the sign car dealer, which is very important. Oi, 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 oi. So we put it there. This is so big. Yeah, you have to see it from down there. And maybe I push it a little bit behind. That we don't get problems when you go from here to there, whoosh, and with the collision and so. Oh, it doesn't have collision. Then it can come a little bit closer without collision. So, and I think I'll make this tidy later without recording. So arrange everything in the respective transform groups and such. That it looks nice and tidy. And that I find everything. So I'm just copying this. Oh, no, now here we are. Yes. Okay. And now we remove all those boxes. Somehow it's funny that they put all those boxes inside. Yes, here we are. Okay. And maybe we keep the chairs, but put them somewhere else later at a useful place. And then I prepared my workshop from Hinterland, and I won't put the workshop inside here. This wouldn't make any sense for the building style, or maybe further down, but all these props can be very useful, like so. And then we have the decorative stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Shed open, maybe it's here. Yeah, here we have the decoration. And I move it out from here. Yes. And put it there. Turn it round. Okay. So, and now I can modify it, because this here, oh, this, I have to search for it. Here, it's the hydraulic bench press, no. Heat lamp workbench, it should be somewhere here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. I can put it here where, yeah, where you can imagine you drive there with your, maybe I push everything down a little bit. You drive there with your vehicle, and then the worker can open it and jump into it to look underneath your tractor also. Maybe this is used for other stuff, but yeah, I thought maybe this looks like good for a workshop. Okay, and here, maybe I push this out of this thing that I can move all the other stuff behind, because the workbench is much too small for this rather big building, like so. And then I first put this wheel outside, maybe as a decorative thingy. Would this give this dealership and workshop the feeling of, yeah, we already repaired your very old wooden carts and now we are more modern? Or is it more like, what do you want with this? The workbench. So I think I make workbenches all over the place. So we have to wait. I think I should reboot my computer soon again, because after a reboot it is faster for a while. Only for a few days, but as I always have so much stuff open and I need so much Windows for the modding and the recording and such, it takes me a long time after a reboot to arrange everything. Oh, it's still copying. Therefore, I don't like to copy to reboot so often. But for mapping, it's better. Smaller mods are not so problematic. Then the Giants editor is still fast, but with the maps, it becomes much faster. So, and this is one too much or one too many, but I could put it maybe there and turn it like so. And now I have to distribute all this stuff a little bit. Oops, it's not so easy to move in these narrow buildings. Oh, I can make it slower. Then it doesn't jump so fast out of the building and so. So, where are we? The heat lamp. Where is it? Oh, the heat lamp is a part of the building. Battery charger, yes, this one. This can go, oops, no, can go here. Okay. And the next is the bench drill. Yes, very well. Maybe I just leave it there. And then we have a canister. Maybe I copy this. And then we have to wait again. So, did it copy? Not yet. Okay, and about the windows, I'm thinking about making them a little bit dirtier, because somehow it's very, very crisp and clean now, nearly too much. I will see whether I find a window that is a little bit dirtier. So the next would be the gas canister. I could put it here. And let's see. It doesn't have collision. That is good, because nothing from there needs collision. The earmuff is good there, I think. And the electric generator could go here. And then we have the hydraulic bench press. Oh, this is nice. So we have one like this at our home, but not something like that. I never had one like that. But I think it's very useful when you work a lot with metal. So I copy the oil can. And then maybe we could have more posters of tractors and such on this wall to make it look more interesting. And somehow, if you have the FS22, it's not so difficult to produce images with tractors, because you can just make screenshots. Like so. Maybe here. And then we have other stuff too. Oil can too. I leave it there. And oiler. The oiler could go there. Like so. Close to the oil can. Okay, and this has rigid body. I remove this because we can't go there anyhow. The glue can go here maybe. The wagon we already have, and then there is this workbench stool. Maybe more to the center. Like so. The wrench tire, I just leave it there. Let's see. Here something nice would be nice. Maybe another one of those. It has rigid body too, so I remove this. And to remove the rigid body makes it much easier for the game to display it and so. because for the rigid body, if it's something, there are different types of rigid bodies somehow. There are things that are like a wall and you can't go through it, like a bench that is standing somewhere and you are blocked by this. This is a static rigid body. Although there are other things that are meant to be taken, that are dynamic, and those are the most performance consuming objects somehow. And for some things it's very nice to have workbench stuff that you can take and then you can role play with it. So I want to have this chair now, to turn it. Come on. The chair. Oh, maybe this is interior, windows, decals, lobby. Yes, here we are. And I think this is a place where the client could sit and wait when something takes longer. And then here we have another one. We could make 2 of them and a small table. So yeah, and apart from John Deere and Case, which are the most popular brands in America as far as I know, there are other brands as well. So I forgot the name. Oh, but we have some of them in Farming Sim this time. Oh, what a pity that I forgot the name. Maybe we will have a short look, but first maybe the deco table is what I want. Yeah, and are there other brands that are included in FS22 that you would like to see as posters in? Yes, that's the right table. At the wall of such a workshop. So here they plan, they can sit down, the guy that do the repairs and the client, they sit down there and talk about what can be done with the broken tractor or whatsoever, and or which configuration could be done, how and so. And yeah, and there you can wait, or maybe you can even wait there. Would water be good too? Because we already have water. Water, bottle stand. Let's see what it is. It's not the whole thing, the water bottle stand caps. I think this would be enough. Not this. Water dispense, no. Ay. Those are a lot of objects to build all this. Why? Maybe it is modular. So we have a water dispenser, no collision, okay. And then we need this water bottle as well. No, no, no. This, because it has alpha blending, you can't see it. Oh, those are indeed just the caps. Interesting. I want this somehow. Is it an object? No, it is no object. Where are the water bottles? Very strange. Very, very strange. Maybe it props? No, attachments? Oh. So about the water bottles, I will search for them. This is funny, they are there, but I can't click on them. Water bottle stand. Ah, here they are. Okay, okay. But they are all together, and I want this one. No. Here, this one. Maybe it is included in... No, it's not included in there. Let's see, maybe this? Yeah, this is it. Okay, I take those 3 objects and copy them. Oh, I have to wait. Oh, and then we have to decorate the outside of this. So now maybe I start with this. Okay. And then I get this. Okay, yes, yes. Maybe like this, and then further down. In Europe, we usually don't have such things. So this is somehow a fancy object for me. And maybe that's because especially in northern and Central Europe, the water from the tap is really good to drink, usually. And then you can just take this and in Germany people are very strange. They always drink Gast, so water that is prickly, like Coca-Cola, but water without taste, just with CO2 prickly. And I forgot the English word for this. Now we have it. And you can't keep it in such a kind of water dispenser. But I prefer quiet water. That is just water. I like to drink water from the tap. Okay. And here the The trigger markers and such, they have to be placed by an XML file, so I can't place them here anyhow, and therefore there are no no triggers now. And later we do them as soon as I make all this placeable stuff, then I will add the trigger for the workshop. Okay, and this can go. I don't need it anymore. This is here. Okay. Disappear? Yes. Wonderful. I think maybe that's already it for today. And in the next part we could make this a little bit nicer. Maybe some trees here, they wouldn't disturb with the field work when the trees are here, and yeah, grass and such things. It won't be perfect then because we need borders and all this fancy stuff, but it will look much nicer then. Okay. So, but I already like the dealership much better. Do you like the dealership with this red color and the modifications that I made? Tell me, please. Okay. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.